So my name is Grace Mwendemboya. Um, I work with women in last mile communities. Last mile is uko mashinani ya mashinani, to just bring clean energy into those communities, teaching them how to do business and watching them grow their businesses.
I'm Christabel Wavuda Kamata, and my homely name is Wavuda, for those who can pronounce it. If you can't, just call me Woody. I'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm a fourth born of the Kamatas family. I'm the second girl. So we are two girls and two boys, and married to one man, Philbert July, Dindi, and with 4 children, just like my mom, and that's what I desired.
Cynthia Wamboi Njogu. Those are my names. I'm a child of God, a daughter to David and Susan Njogu, and I'm a medical doctor by profession.
Hey, my mom, she's very lovely. She's very warm, very friendly to anybody she meets. She's hospitable. Every time you go to visit her, she always has visitors.
She's the most beautiful woman that I know. That is both inside and outside. My mom is really, really pretty. Baba yangu alichagua akiwa ameangalia vizuri.
My mom was a disciplinarian for sure, but yeah, and I think also being the only girl in the family, there was also that. I think I was more of a daddy's girl, but yeah, my mom would bring in the balance.
One thing I remember growing up is, so as I said, we are 4. So I came after my second brother. I was such a tomboy, and we were very rough. So I remember my mom really chapping us a lot. And she just used to combine me and my brother. For many years, people used to think we were twins. But I think she quickly realized that if she doesn't do something different, I'll end up being very rough. So she was very intentional. Every time and everywhere she goes, I was her handbag. In fact, she used to say, "You're my handbag."
I think a lot about my mom in retrospect, having grown to understand a lot of things. My mom raised us fully as a stay-at-home mom. As in, I don't remember a day that sikupata mom home.
What I really value from my mom, and especially what I learned the most, is exposure. You know, expose, go there, learn something. Entrepreneurial skills I also learned from my mom. I remember she used to plant skuma wiki. Then she would tell me, "You go and sell this skuma wiki and I'll give you something when I sell." So she would encourage me to learn those skills at a very young age. I think I was maybe in class 6. And I'd sell all the skuma wikis they used to bring from Shambani to all our neighbors. So there are many things she exposed us to. She used to travel a lot. Oh, my mom was a trip advisor. Hey. Everywhere, I think she just used to think, "Okay, guys, let's go XYZ." So we all go, and she would carry all of us.
I remember mom came to where I was staying because I was living alone around campus area. And she was like, "I've come to stay with you." Like she's shut off her mini job that she was starting up. Like, "I'm not going home. I've told your father, nimekuja kukaa na wewe." And that till today has become, it was the moment that I realized, wow, my mom loves me. You know, as I said, African parents don't tell that to their kids easily. I think the coming ones are trying, but me, I didn't have that. But that was those moments I realized my mom loves me. Like, she really loves me. And of course, that became also the sobering moment from all the shenanigans I was going through in that relationship. Because then I also realized that my path in life, my decisions, they affect her. And I cannot be selfish to think it's all about me, because here she was, she's been home all her life. She's starting something, and then I'm going through something, and she's willing to put it aside again, as if the 20 years she had been at home were not enough. So that was one of the highlights and one of the places I realized, wow, My mom really loves me. Yeah.
So in 2016, she started falling ill. She had this severe backache that was just not going away. We did some physio, but it still wasn't working. So pole pole now, there's a day she couldn't sleep like the whole night. She couldn't sit, she couldn't sleep, she was just standing the whole night. So I was like, hey, this is serious. So we said, let's look for a specialist. So when we went to the hospital, the doctor said that she had kidney failure and needed to go in for an emergency dialysis. So immediately, she's on the catheters, like things are just moving so fast we came in, we were walking. Yeah, so she was diagnosed with kidney disease and started dialysis. So we used to do dialysis like thrice a week for a start. Then as time went on, so at this time, my brothers were in high school, my two brothers and my other brother was working most of the time. So we agreed that she comes and lives with me so that, she doesn't need to think about cooking and cleaning and all that, so that all that is just taken care of, and it would be easier for me to take her to the dialysis sessions also. So we went on, that's until the end of 2016. So early 2017, there was still not much improvement, because with dialysis, she was supposed to start with 3 sessions, then reduce to at least maybe 2, but it was like getting worse. So we decided to seek more reviews for her. And at this point, she was now even starting to have difficulty walking. She was really struggling to walk. So when we went, we got more tests run, and it came out that she had cancer and it was already at stage 4. So the cancer was on her spine, but it had already spread to other organs. So it's called multiple myeloma. So immediately we are starting on chemo, radiation, like things are moving so fast. And at this time I was also pregnant. So we started on radiation at Texas and chemo at the same time. Then I think like 2 days after she was diagnosed, she became paralyzed. She now couldn't walk completely. The sensation on her feet was gone. So now we're trying to figure out, okay, at first we thought it was something temporary, like maybe just for a week. And then the doctors were not telling us how serious the situation is, if I may say. So we thought it's just a week or 2 and then she'll be fine. But it wasn't the case. So we would now start figuring out, how do we carry her around from the car? When you get to the hospital, at least there's a wheelchair at the entrance. But now we realized we needed to actually get her a wheelchair. And so at this time, she had already gone back home because my other brother was, my brothers had already come back home from school. So it was easier for her. So we started chemo, we were on dialysis, we were on radiation, and now we are getting a wheelchair. We are going on to renal catheters and diapers. Like within a span of a few weeks, things are just moving so fast. So now I realized I needed to now be the one to move to back home to take care of her, because first of all, it was very expensive to get a nurse at the time, because now the medical costs are already a lot everywhere, and we didn't have insurance at the time for her. So I moved home, and then because now we needed to even take turns with my brother to turn her at night. I needed to bathe her, change the diapers, change the catheters, be the chauffeur. We'd do we needed to be at Texas like at 4 a.m. every morning for radiation. So that meant we need to leave the house very early. Then you go there, you queue for like 5 or 6 hours before ufikiwe. So it was quite taxing, I would say. And even for her now, moving from this place where she's independent, she does everything, and now she can't do anything for herself. Everything has to be done for her. That I think was a real struggle for her. And seeing her children now, carrying her, bathing her, doing all these things, I think that was really tough for her, and especially mentally. So we proceeded for a couple of months. things would get, I think things just went from bad to worse over time.
My mom has never been happy losing my brother. That has been a very painful experience for mom. Mom really loved our brother. I think he was more of the last born than I was. He never went to boarding school. All his primary life, he was home. High school, in fact, he used to be dropped in the morning to school. He was the only kid dropped to school in the morning. They worked together with my brother as well in the same company. So their days they used to go together again. So they were very close. Now the loss of my brother to date left such a huge, painful experience for my mom that we all feel it. You can experience it when she's talking about our brother. I think it's just by the grace of God that she speaks of it in a positive way because she knows Jesus, but generally you can still feel mom has pain for days, for losing my brother.
I rotated in a unit called child psychiatry that traumatized me for almost a week. I cried bitterly because I met kids who are in a lot of pain, and I met kids who are in a lot of pain, and they all had something in common, that at a phase of their lives, the parents were not there. And I wish I could. Sometimes una feeling ile kaa watu wanafaa wapelekwe huko waone shida ndo wafanye vitu vile inafaa, kind of a thing. I met a young girl who just cut herself. And it's still a mystery because no one knows what happened. She never speaks. She went like total mute. So now you have a crying mom who doesn't know even what happened to her child. She only knows that at some point she was in there. And when she came back, she found a different child. I met a young boy who, when the parent leaves for work, he weeps bitterly because at some point the boy was taken to live with cousins and aunties and from one home to another. And a lot of things happened to that little boy. And now when the boy comes home, the boy is not able to let even the mother take 5 minutes away. The boy is like clinging to the mom kabisa, like analia, weeping kabisa. So when I went through that child psychiatry, it's made me have a lot of regards for my parents. And I pray that if someone somewhere, a mother somewhere is thinking of taking the hard road of choosing to stay at home for their kids, that they actually go for it. The risk of what kids are exposed to when parents leave is a bitter pill. And me, I'm on the other extreme of happiness today and joy today because mom was always there.
The one that we have fought, and I can say really impacted me, and I was like, wow. So my mom, as I said, she loves us being together all the time. Like, if she didn't talk to you, we talk like daily. If she didn't talk to you for like 2 days, actually she feels like that's 2 months. So she feels like now you're distant. So she had this thing of, we have to visit her every weekend. So we moved to Kikuyu. Hey, motherfelt, Kikuyu was far. So she kept on saying, you guys are living so far. Aki, you guys are so far. Why don't you come somewhere near? So it was a push for so long. And I remember one time we actually moved and went near Langata. It didn't work. And we moved out of Langata. Mom was not quite happy, of course, with that decision. So she kept on saying, now you guys are even farther than where I imagined. Then I remember telling her, Mom, why do you, because how she would bring it, it began to hurt me. And I used to ask her, okay, 1, I'm married, by the way. So 2, I shouldn't be seeing you as often as if I am not married with my own home. 3, I remember asking her, how far is far? Because I'm in Nairobi. I'm just 30 minutes away from you, or 40 minutes or 20 minutes. How far can far be? Because she was used to my sister when she was living there. She was in the same estate. My brother also was, I think, 5 minutes away when he was alive. So for her, for me, it was so far. It really impacted me that I felt she was controlling me. I felt, I don't know, it just used to hurt me. I just one day told her, Mom, I can't stand you telling me that I live far. And she never took it kindly. And nowadays, it's an issue. She never mentions it. That domain ended.
When I was doing my class 8, she sent me a letter and she had drawn herself. I still have that letter till today. And she told me that it doesn't really matter what I score, she'll always be my mom. When I was doing my Form 4, she sent me a letter. Letter writing is kind of a culture at home. She sent me a letter and said the same thing, that you've already surpassed my expectation way long time ago. So from campus, literally, I think my mom and I are like besties. I don't think there's something that I would really struggle to share with her. And as I got into medical school, I experienced a lot of things that grew my affection and my respect for my mom.
We spent a lot of time because I used to be with her like 24/7. From morning, preparing her, going to the hospital, the doctor's visits. At night, we would sometimes sleep with her because sometimes she'd be in so much pain. So you have to like rub her back, massage, everything, like just sit with her until she can actually fall asleep. So we spent, I think, 24 hours together. If I was away from her, it was maybe for just like 2 hours when she's fallen asleep. So I go back to my room to sleep, then wake up. We used to set alarms to wake up to turn her. So yeah, and then now I got to see, I've never seen my mom cry or, so during that time, because of the pain, sometimes it would be so much, she would cry, the painkiller is not working. And it got to a point, because we were giving her morphine, which I think is considered the strongest painkiller, it just stopped working. So sometimes she'd just have to bear the pain until she's tired, now she just sleeps. So seeing that was really tough because I had never seen her like that. And then my mom, I've never seen my mom sick. She would get a flu, she's okay. I've never seen her down. For my entire life, she had never been admitted in a hospital. So this time now, we're going to hospitals at 2 a.m. We have an emergency. So we were always, every 2 or 3 weeks, we'd be rushing to hospital at like 2 a.m. Yeah, so maybe the pain is too much. They need to inject. They got to a point now they gave us the morphine to just go with it at home. So yeah, we spent quite a lot of time, and I got to see. And then she now started talking about her life, what marriage has been like, troubles with in-laws, and things like those. So we really I got to see a side of her life that I had never seen, because she also always really shielded us from troubles of life.
The fact that my parents raised me as very young, dad and mom, they were same age, by the way. I was born and both of them were roughly 18 and 19. And being a firstborn, I can say they didn't fully cover me from their conflicts. So the little issues that maybe I may have seen, they were never on me. It's that I also saw their conflicts real time. Because I'm already 10 years old when my mom is 28. A 10-year-old today is knowing everything, even from 5, they know everything that is going on. So I got to see all their battles, real time, real. I always joke with them today and I tell them, when I go to university at some point, nilikuwa nishajua hii imeenda, I was already looking for where I'll be getting my fees, because I was like, this one is gone. The normal challenges of couples, but I think at some point it was really bad. And nilikuwa nishagundua kwamba ukiwa campus, you can go and talk to the dean and they'll sort your fee. I had already figured all that in my head. Of course, it was just a phase that passed. But I think the grace of God has been big on me, because they never affected me per se. But I think in a different world, some things that I probably got to see would have really, really affected me as a child. But I don't have those traumas today.
I think she's called Sophie, and Sophie means wisdom. That lady has wisdom for days. Like, she'll help you think far and wide. She'll help you imagine the imaginable and tell you, you know what, you can go for it. You can do it, my daughter. So I would spend more time with her. I know she's aging right now. Her energy levels are getting lower and lower by the day. But I wish I would just spend more time tapping her wisdom. And one thing maybe I would say, if I had the chance, is to do business with her. I would have learned a lot. Yeah, but now I think her energy is deeping.
So mom passed on a Sunday night, and I went into labor Tuesday night. So I delivered on Wednesday. So that's like 2-3 days after. And I think one of the things I really felt bad about was she was not there to see her granddaughter. And one of the things she used to say is, so there's a time I went shopping, then came home, and she was like, hey, the next time we're going shopping with you. So like, yeah, the next time I'll be healed, I'll be walking, so we'll go shopping with you. So I didn't even go shopping again after that because I didn't have the moment to do it. So, and she had started to crochet some socks, to knit some socks and sweater for the baby, to just keep herself busy during that time. But she didn't even finish, I think, one of the sweaters. So I kept that sweater for a very long time. I used to say, I'll finish this sweater one day, but I couldn't, kabisa. But yeah, so just delivering and now having the baby, then you're coming back home and, there's everyone in the house and you're planning for the funeral. It was very tough because I used to be like, I never pictured this kind of moment. Like, ati nimetoka Hosiku deliver and what I'm coming home to is funeral arrangements for my mom. That was very painful to deal with. So every time I'd look at my daughter, I'm like, I wish you met her. In fact, I used to think, I wish my mom could have just waited those 3 days to see the baby. Maybe it would have given her some strength to fight or stay a little bit longer. And then, after you deliver is when your mom is there, they're the ones cooking for you. So not having that was really tough, because I remember when I gave birth to my firstborn, she came, she was always checking in. So this time that was not there. So that absence was really tough to deal with. Yeah.
Every time I've given birth, just seeing her after the baby has been born, and she's there carrying each one of them, I think I treasure that moment very well. She was there from the firstborn, second, third, and the fourth. And that to me is, I can't explain that feeling, that seeing your mom being there holding your baby when they're just born is something. But there's this one big thing I would say, my mom and generally with my dad, they're there for us. Yani, you can count on their support 130%. You know for sure. If you're in a fix, just call. She'll sort you out. If there's you need a connector of something, she will look for that connector and give you. She's been in business for many years, so she has a lot of connections. She'll be there, and she call her to which hour and tell her, I need help. Oh, she will come. Oh, my child is unwell and we're in hospital. And everybody will be called to come to to see in hospital. So just seeing that love that she displayed when we were young, she's displaying it right now, is the thing I'm hoping that I will give my children. And even now, I'm wanting to give them my all, because mom just gave us her all. And knowing that that's not the experience she got when she was growing up.
Women are pursuing a lot of things, building empires, and it's all good, careers and all that. But because of how I was raised, it has forced me to be very keen on, like now when I'm trying to choose a subspecialty, I'm very concerned about how does that affect my family when I get there, because I don't have one now. But I know that it matters. it matters more than I can say it matters. So I don't get to just choose a subspecialty because this is my passion. For me, I don't get to have that ease because I've seen the best of being raised by a mom who was always there, and I've seen the pain in those who didn't have that. So I became a firm believer of family first because of her. My parents didn't have money. To put it now, because it's about moms, there wasn't so much money. But I don't remember a day that I had a torn cloth in school because it could tear to even mom was there to sew it. I don't remember a day that I didn't have a snack to carry to school. Hata ilikuwa donut moja sometimes, but it was there. I don't remember a day that I wasn't feeling nice about me as a child. Sometimes I didn't know we were poor actually until growing up. I'm like, oh, kuna vitu hatukuwa nazo. Because her presence covered us, covered me. Us is me and my sister. But now for me, her presence covered me so much that has become my number one. When I think of, because I always tell people, God didn't error making me a lady. God didn't error making you a man. And we live in a world where it's like, it's blurry lines. You can be a lady, and you can pursue the very things men do, and that is okay. But let it not be on an expense of what was supposed to be natural.
Just the way the heart is to the body, if it stops, all other functions just stop. So that's how we equate mom. Mom has been the heart of that home. When moments my dad is not there, because we go to Shambani for many days, or go to Mwaktau and stay for days, mom is the one who's there. Like, everybody knows, all my relatives, all my, even friends, because now our friends become her friends, our neighbors, everybody just knows that home, Mrs. Kamata is the mom. So I would equate her to be the heart. When she's not happy, trust me, we are all not happy. And when she's happy, yeah, we're all happy. and at least, so I would equate her to.
I think there was one when I bought my first car. I really wished I could call her or just go and park outside the house and call her to come outside and see. When I got like the job I have right now, I think she would have been very happy. Sometimes I think like, we could have sleepovers with the kids, and if she could just come and have a sleepover with us, or if I'm traveling and I need someone to stay with the kids or something. Yeah, I'm like, if mom was here, ningeenda tu nimwachie watoi ama akuje akae na watoto, and I'm okay. I can travel with some peace of mind. Yeah, or sometimes when my kids are going haywire and I don't know what to do, I'm like, do I discipline? Do I talk? Do I time out? What do I do? Yeah.
I remember as a kid, because there was no match. Kuna hii kawimbo ilikuwa inaimbanga kwa radio non-stop ya Kikuyu ya Githeri. It used to go like, twatindagĩra mũthenya tũtarĩte irio ciarĩ cia hwaĩ-inĩ, tũkarĩa gatheri tũgathiĩ tũgakoma kahinda tũtigire. So that song is about the only meal you have is githeri, and you still choose that God is with you. Na ukweli ilikuwa githeri back to back, but even that githeri with my mom there, sahi ndo na realize githeri ilikuwa tu githeri, but it never felt like it. It's like her love was pizza, was chicken, was, and that song used to play at home daily, daily, daily. So for me, motherhood is a big deal because I was mothered.
My mom is not here to go and walk on the beach or take that hike or that trip. And I think she'd be happy if I do. If I live life today, if I do the things that I am able to do today. So I would say that we hold on to the memories, but we also just live out a life that makes them proud. wherever they are, or if they were here, they would be proud and they're like, yeah, that's my child. So just living life in a way that I make her proud and still represent her legacy, because I see a lot of her in me. And so just living out that legacy and leaving a legacy to my children as well, that if I'm not here one day, they can be able to look back and desire to leave a better legacy than even what I lived.
Hey, motherhood is tough, man. Motherhood is tough, but if one, you accept it and you know the task ahead of you, and if you're a prayerful woman, you will hug, because God will give you the wisdom, the grace to carry, because you never know. Motherhood brings all manner of challenges in one's life, even just giving birth itself. And I think without that staying power, you won't manage. Yeah, so have the staying power, pray a lot. God will give you the grace.
I think Mother's Day is very tough for people who don't have their mothers, because you see everyone posting their mothers. You know, it doesn't matter how long it's been, it still feels some way. So in fact, I think I avoid social media on that day, because everyone is. And yes, you're happy for them, you're not feeling bad for them, but there's a part of you that feels like, I wish I could do something like this. So, but over time you learn to just celebrate in your own quiet way. Yeah, and just appreciate the memories that you have left, that you're holding on to despite the pain. Yeah, and I don't think we actually get over the pain, we just kind of grow around it.
If you're a mother out there and you're at that point where you want to make that decision to raise your kids, to forfeit a few of maybe the activities that you're doing, maybe you have a couple of businesses and you're thinking these things are taking too much of me, or they're taking a toll on me, and you're thinking, is it worth to drop down one or two and maybe just keep one and things like that? Go for it. It pays to raise kids, and I pray that we will get many children talk like me. You know, not because it's been all perfect, but they're happy with how they were parented. I have a friend who tells me that he was well brought. Ananiambianga, ukiona nimepotea, we jua ni mimi nilienda nikajitafutia vitu kidogo kidogo hapa kwa dunia, but wazazi wangu, mama yangu, walifanya ile ilikuwa inafaa. And I pray that we can be many who speak like us, because I mean, errors we can do, but today I'll say like my friend, ukiona nimepotea, we jua ni mimi nimejipeleka. My mom did her best. And I pray that mothers take their soul, their natural course, and let the other things be the extras. Don't make your parenting be the extra. Let it be the natural, and let any other thing come to just fill up on it.
Dear Mom, Mao, Mgoi Mai. Today, my heart is full of gratitude as I sit and reflect on the incredible gift that you are to me. Thank you for raising me and my siblings with such agape love, strength, and unwavering faith. Every value, Mom, that you've planted in me has become a guiding light in my life as a young girl, as a woman, and as I turn 40 this year. This, I treasure it to you. I see the impeccable impact so clearly of how you've trained me to be a great woman in the society, how to be a great wife, and how to be a great mother. You just didn't raise me, you nurtured me, Mommy. You have prayed for me. I cannot even doubt any single day. I know you've prayed for me every single day, and I can count on your prayers. You have been a great prayer warrior. You've been a great prayer partner. And indeed, we can testify of the many battles God has fought on our behalf. I owe my career journey to you, Mom. You were in HR. I'm now in HR. I am strong because of your prayers and your encouragement. I honestly don't know what I would do without you. I can't even imagine a single day without you. You've been such a great pillar to my life. You're my best friend with great vibes. You're more than a mom. All our morning calls, our daily updates, and your warm encouragement and discussions and laughter that we share. Your constant reminder that one, we should love everybody and treat everybody well, that we should love people and care for people. I'm forever grateful, Mom, and I pray that the Lord will give me the grace that He's given me. You are truly blessed. You're very wise. God has enabled you to live a life that has been worthy of God's praise. You have successful children, in-laws. Everywhere you go, you've been blessed. I love your relationship with each one of us that you've modeled. You always make us feel very special. And Mom, indeed, the word of God captured it so well in Proverbs 31:28. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and praises her. And we know Dad loves you so much. Indeed, Mao, you are that woman. I have lots of memories I can continue to share with you. I always want to spend a little bit more time just with you to tap into your wisdom. I love you and I wish you the very best, even in your health, that you will feel much better. Indeed, Mom, you are chosen, you are anointed, and you're blessed. And I love you, Mom. Thank you.
Dear Mom, words fail me each time I try to express my gratitude to you. At a tender age of 18, you birthed me. I cannot attempt to understand how the experience must have been for you. Carrying me for 9 months, the labor pains, and finally seeing me come to this earth as a firstborn daughter. You deserve a medal as the best mother in the world. You lay all your desires as a young girl and chose to nurture me each day of your life. Mom, because of you, I have no childhood trauma. I only have childhood blessings. Because of you, I have a voice today. No offense to the world. I remember one time I was in class 7 and you took me to the hospital when I was sick. And I was injected in my butt. And I cried so much that I refused to walk, a whole class 7 girl. And you carried me on your back. And I had to hide my face as we were walking back home from anyone who could identify me. Thank you for your strong back. Mom, you've laid such a strong foundation of motherhood in me that each day I wonder whether I will be to my children even half what you've been to me. You clothed me each day, and even to date, as a 28-year-old, you still do. May each and every blessing that God has mentioned in His word concerning mothers be yours. I could write on and on and on and never finish. But with these little words, I hope to say that, Mommy, I love you very much. From your firstborn child. Cynthia.
Dear Mama, it's almost 9 years now since you transitioned. The years still feel like a few days. The pain of your absence has never faded. It sits quietly in the depths of my heart. I've just learned to live with it, to carry on the minutes, the days without you here. But amidst all that, the memories linger. The beautiful days, the sound of your voice, the laughter. I really miss your laughter. I have a video of you and my son laughing, and I replay it quite a lot. So much has changed in those 9 years, and I really wish you were here to experience it all. Your children are all grown now. You have 5 grandchildren now. I know you'd have enjoyed the experience of being a grandmother, and they would have really enjoyed experiencing your love because I know you really love them. We've held on to the values you impressed on us, living the days in ways that honor you and your legacy, to make you proud every day. I want to call you so many times. Sometimes I dial your number, then I just hang up quite as fast. I know I'll see you someday. I know I carry you with me. I actually see a lot of you in the woman that I've become. And I'm forever grateful for the gift that you are. And will always be to me. I miss you beyond what words can actually describe. But in the meantime, I'll hold on to the love and the memories until I see you again. Love, Mwende. She used to call me Mwende.